It was good YouTube. Right now we're reacting to Marlon. You know, type of shit. I don't know. Will I ever get exposed for something I done in the past? I don't know. Will we know? I don't know. Ask my chat. I don't know. But I promise you, I'm a very private person, so I don't think I will ever get leaked for something I never done. You know, if my peep is on the internet, that's cap because I never done that shit for now. So I am. How old am I chat right now? Yes. Set game to just chatting. Love you, Zaba. No weird shit. He will be leaked. Anyway, I am right now 20. They were really safe for now. Exactly for now. So if something got leaked from me past the age of 21, then that was me. If it was below from 21, then that was not me. Because right now my internet is not on there. I never took a picture of my pee-pee, bruh. Anyway, let's start with it.
Small, fat, young, old.
Evan dumbass said how old, but I'm being deadass. I forgot how old I am. I don't know why. Sometimes when I'm locked in, I don't know. My brain does not work.
One of the worst parts about blowing up on the internet
What did bro say?
is the constant threat of cloud demons. People that might know something about you, or maybe have a clip of you saying something that maybe you no longer agree with.
That's something I'm scared of. I don't know. Did I say some shit? Probably. Am I scared of that shit? Probably. But yeah. Right now, I'm unknown. People will try and cancel. Bro, the thing is, I'm not scared to get cancelled. But I'm scared if I do something bad. I don't know. I don't, you know. That would, you know.
But you said it, and they're willing to hold on to this information until they see a good time to use it to either destroy your career or benefit theirs in some way. Which is exactly what would happen to a fairly new streamer that goes by the name Marlon on Twitch and Mar3LG over here on YouTube. When his ex-girlfriend would come out of nowhere and attempt to expose him for sending pictures of himself to guys for money.
He's lying to
That's
you
crazy
guys.
though, but she's
I
weird.
helped him lie to you guys that he doesn't have a
Bro, she's fucking weird for that. He was hustling. Okay, that's gay. I'm gonna be that. But he was not the one doing shit. He just sent hot thirst trap pics of himself to men.
relationship and that he's single while he was doing girl content with everybody else.
Which led to a snowball effect of people posting old clips of him in an attempt to ruin his career. Now, if you don't know who Marlon is, I wouldn't really blame you, as although he has over 200,000 subscribers on YouTube and over 400,000 on Twitch, he's only been streaming for about a year, and he's seen
4 months ago, brother. There's this Marlon guy. Holy shit, Marlon. What is my king? Where's my king? Bro, he has how much? Look, 1.3 mil. This man is flying.
The majority of his growth within the last 3 to 4
I feel like Marlon is gonna be breakout streamer
months.
Or adapt. One of them.
In fact, at the start of this year, he was only at about 70,000 followers, and now, like I said, he's over 400,000.
Bro, he's
so
over
been
1 mil.
Averaging almost 100,000 followers a month on Twitch since this year started.
More.
And a big reason for that is his relationship with the FaZe boys, and more specifically, Lacey.
Oh my God, I took Kenzie on a date. It was yo.
I gotta tell you something.
Huh?
About Kenzie.
Porn
The last
acting.
day, I got with her.
Speed made breakouts?
Marlon
yeah,
and
but
Lacey
no,
would
breakout.
first meet back in July.
Oh, I almost end stream. Obvious current active. No. Breakout streamer is like streamers that were like kind of doing okay, but then blew up out of nowhere. So it's either the Speed was already known. Speed cannot be breakout of stream, I think. But I'm pretty sure it's either Marlon, Rakai, or FaZe Adapt. I don't know about others, maybe Spanish streamers, but I'm not in there tapped in all the W or L community. I mean,
so
the Pogo
about
community.
10 months ago, when Lacey was cutting people's hair in Miami, and Marlon would just randomly show up.
Yo, Lacey. Oh my God.
He looks like Central C.
Oh my God. He's so majestic. Wait, come here. Your aura.
Bro had no camera, man. Look how cute this is. No gay shit. Bro, he was hustling and shit, bro.
Bro, are you good? Free cut? What the fuck, dude?
Aura, Lacey could.
Bro, why you being?
Clicks does not understand this, but Lacey seen the vision. Look, why are you being weird? It's just like, guy.
Yo. Wait. You know Duke Dennis?
And
Look. Clicks did not have the vision. Lacey did. He's seen it, bro.
In this clip, it kind of seems like they already know each other. From what I can tell, they don't. And they just had
never
really
knew
good
each other.
chemistry. Although I would say Marlon was practically famous at this point because he already had 1 million followers on TikTok.
Oh,
when this
yeah, that is true.
happened.
That is true.
Although at the time, he was sitting at under 7,000 followers on Twitch. And during the stream, Lacey would cut Marlon's hair. And although not much interaction happened between them on stream after he cut his hair, they must have stayed in contact in some way. And the relationship must have been for
Marlon's posture.
had 1 million.
That was badly paused. Bro, Marlon posture is good, bro. Don't talk about... Bro, if you see my posture, I will myself. It's that bad. So do not talk about exposure, bro. You're making me insecure.
Bro, why you being weird? That's Duke Dennis.
Kind of seems like they stayed in later. They would
Marlon's aura. Stage 1. The crash out phase.
actually go to Mexico City together and they would live stream it.
Oh
Mexico City!
Look at this amazing city we're in, chat. Me and my boy Marlon.
Let's get him, man. Let's get him, man. Hey, bro.
Hold up.
And at the time of them doing this, Marlon was sitting at about 60,000 followers on Twitch. So growing
Not
about
bad.
50,000 followers between him getting his haircut by Lacey and him going to Mexico
Look how
City
handsome
with
boy
Lacey.
is.
And although Marlon's career didn't immediately skyrocket after streaming with Lacey, it was very obvious at this point he had a ton of potential. And after getting some really good
Too long.
connections in the streaming game like Lacey, he decided to take control of this opportunity and move from NYC, where he lived at the time, to LA to stream out of someone's shed and sleep on their couch.
I'm living in the shed for the next months till I
Oh,
can
yeah, I
like just
remember
really
this.
get into it. I'm living at somebody's crib. It's a nice little, you know what I'm saying, area right here. But I said they said I could have this as my streaming room and shit, and I could just like crash on the couch.
This was right at the end of January, and only a month later, at the end of February, Marlon was celebrating hitting 100,000 subscribers with Jason the Ween in the FaZe house.
Chat, don't fuck with me. Hey, don't fuck with me right now.
Hey, 100K gets made on 100K, and we hooping on Sunday.
Yeah!
Gets made on 100K, we hooping on Sunday.
I can't remember.
Yeah!
You sure you're not gay? Maybe I am, bro. Imagine I'm bisexual. No, but I will never take dick. That means I will never take. I swear that's too gay. I cannot do that. Nothing wrong with being gay here, because you know, like my viewers, almost all of them are gay. But you know, I'm not taking dick.
So obviously he took the risk, and it absolutely worked. But little did Marlon know.
That will not be possible. I know when a man is handsome, bro. No gay issue, no homo, bro. I think it's even way more weird if you start being insecure about yourself, saying shit like, no, that's gay, bro. That's fucking gay.
Someone that
he's handsome. I like women, bro. I said most of my viewers, and Andy, you like men as well.
he thought he could trust was waiting for their opportunity to try to take him down. So almost exactly a month after hitting 100K and celebrating it with Jason the Ween, Marlon would go to Miami
Yeah.
with Lacey.
Yeah, you see what you started? Yeah, you started this. Oh, I started. You started this shit. You started this shit. Okay, I started this. Yeah.
Stop.
Can you like push your way and stuff? Yeah.
Do it.
Really?
What are you looking at? What are you looking at? What the fuck are you looking at, kid? What are you looking at?
Shut up, Randy.
You're not gonna do that in front of me.
And after this stream, because of all the clips they were able to get that went absolutely
Randy.
viral over on TikTok and Twitter, Marlon's career would absolutely take off. Like I said a second ago, this stream was at the end of March, and Marlon was sitting at just under 200,000 followers. And only a month later, at the end of April, Marlon was sitting at
Love you too, bro.
350,000 followers. And
Damn.
that was only a few weeks ago. And
Bro,
at the
there's
time
fruit
of me
stuck in my
recording
teeth,
this
man.
video,
Just
Marlon
no.
is at almost 420,000 followers. So he basically doubled his followers between March and April and gained another 80,000 on top of that in the last couple of weeks. Absolutely fucking insane. But Marlon would ultimately make a big mistake when he would do a live stream with Sadie McKenna, a well-known TikTok 304 at Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
School picture.
School picture.
What do you mean mistake? You did nothing bad, no?
And although nothing significant happened during this live stream, other than Marlon fake proposing
Oh,
to Sadie,
yeah,
which I'm
shit
sure
got
all the
leaked.
10-year-olds went crazy over,
And I wanted to ask you to
Oh
like.
no.
like,
No, I've never seen this. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this.
Everyone's cheering.
it was what happened after this stream that had everybody talking. So Marlon's ex-girlfriend must have seen those clips of him with Sadie at Disneyland and
This bitch seen this.
realized that he was doing much better without her. So she decided she was gonna do something about that, and she was gonna tell the world Marlon's biggest secret before
I swear that's what I mean. Women sometimes ain't shit. I said sometimes before, you know. What? This is the second time I'm seeing a vid of a woman mistreating an ex/current boyfriend. What the fuck is this?
he became famous on
Huh?
Twitch.
Yo, maybe I should go for men.
He was selling pictures of his body to gay men for money.
But this is Marlon.
Well, this is Marlon. Zero reason to show that, by the way. I think this was shown to prove that he's cheating, no?
And this is what
She valid for the money.
I found. And
Bro, she does not get anything from this. She's a clown. She's a legit clown for this.
made sure that this was taken down because I was so worried for him.
I made sure it was down, but she shows it on the internet now when he's at his peak.
Helped him always have this fake image. I've always helped him, even towards his family. I've helped him have this fake image also with you guys that watch him, that didn't know that he's lying to.
Oh yeah, he said he was broke, and she said no, he was never broke. He lived with me. But in New York, he was sleeping outside, bro.
To you guys.
Like, stop talking about my king like that, bro.
To you guys that he doesn't have a relationship and that he's single while he was doing girl content with everybody else. This is not a screenshot that's mine. This is a screenshot that somebody posted on a page called LPSG, and I made sure this was taken down to keep up his fake image. And this is the what's it called, the mails that I made. This is me, obviously.
So you like call me gay, brother?
Me making sure that this is all taken down.
Buddy, I would never be gay.
Because I didn't want him to be exposed. I always was the ride or die for him. I did everything for him, guys.
So what is
everything for him, I swear. But now I'm not doing anything for him because he's over with me and he's going with girls and he has money and I see he has fame. So let me turn him down. Like, what the fuck is she trying to claim? What the fuck? Like, what is she trying to do? I mean, that's what the fuck is she trying to do?
Trying to claim right here is that somebody screenshotted their conversation with
what the fuck
Marlon
is she
where
trying
they
to do?
paid him for pictures of his body. And that person posted that screenshot conversation on some sort of website where, from what I can tell, you just find pictures of gay men. That's what I think that is. I'm not entirely sure, and I'm not gonna go figure it out. And his girlfriend at the time saw this and asked for it to be taken down. Obviously, it was taken down, and if it wasn't for her exposing this, nobody would have ever known. And then right after that, she goes and continues and says that she was also in the hotel room with him in London when he would FaceTime a gay guy right in front of her.
London in September, in a hotel.
Would you sell pics and I'll cash up you? 1,000? Is that only for one pic? A few people though don't have cash up. Jeez, 1K for pics? I'm doing that shit for free, bro.
The gay guy in front of me, and the gay guy sent money.
That's crazy.
To Marlon because he was showing his biceps and abs and whatever. This was right in front of me, guys.
And then obviously right behind her, you can see the screenshot she's talking about.
I'm exposing him because I have to stand
No,
for myself.
Randy, why are you so mad now, bro? You're making me scared. You sure you're not gay?
You guys should know who you're watching. A guy that lies about drinking, about everything, how he's a man of God. This is not true. How is this a man of God? Please tell me.
So people cannot change, and that every single religion has the thing of you can change as a man, and God will always accept you. I'm pretty sure.
This is how he got money for a long time. He was doing this to multiple people.
Now, obviously, anything can be faked. It is 2025, but later on, Marlon would basically admit to doing all of this, so we know this screenshot is real.
You will never see me do some shit
so
like that.
So as you can see, it starts off with a picture of Marlon, and it says, "Would you sell pics? And I'll cash app you." Then Marlon responds with $1,000, and the guy says, "Is that only for one pic or for a few?" And Marlon says, "A few. PayPal though, don't have cash app." So basically, this screenshot is alluding to the fact that Marlon was selling pictures of his body for $1,000, which, if we're being completely honest, is absolutely insane. I know
that is insane.
Basically known for shitting on girls for selling pictures of their body for money, and as much as I would love to do the same to Marlon, if you think about it, bro was low-key running up the bag. I mean, from what I can tell, he was just taking shirtless pictures. It's not like bro had to bend over, spread his cheeks, and cough 3 times.
Yeah, if a girl sells her body,
and if you really think about it,
for
OF
1K,
girls price themselves from the start at $5 to $10 a month, basically saying they cost about as much as a couple McChickens. Then they have to consistently post more photos in order to keep those people paying the price of a couple McChickens every single month. And maybe they'll make $20, $30, $40, $50 here and there in the private messaging, but still nowhere close to $1,000 just for a few pictures. So I'm not gonna lie. Although I absolutely cannot condone this was absolutely a devious lick by Marlon right here. That being said, this still isn't something that you should be very proud about, because if you think about it, some random dude that you don't know really yanked his noodle to a picture of you that you provided to him, knowing that he was gonna do that. I'm not gonna lie, boys, a little bit sus. But unfortunately, that's not the only thing that Marlon would get exposed for, because what seemed like only a few hours after his ex-girlfriend exposed him, people would just start posting old clips of him saying absolutely insane things. So the number one clip I see everybody posting about Marlon is this one right here.
Oh no.
I would dead ass. Bend your shit over. Small, fat, young, old. Underage, overage.
He's clip farming, by the way. Does not make it better, but still.
And I mean, yeah, bro, that's absolutely fucking outlandish. One of the craziest things I've ever seen a streamer say while staring directly into the camera. And if you guys have ever watched one of my videos where I've talked about this, I don't necessarily think joking like this is very funny. But at the same time, I don't really think this is a Zerka situation where Zerka would make jokes like this, but it was very obvious that he wasn't joking and he was just hiding behind his words being jokes, when in reality, he was totally being serious. And of course, only a few months after I made my Zerka video, he would get exposed for being exactly what I called him in my original video. But like I said, I really don't think this Marlon situation is comparable. But at the same time, I still think saying shit like that is super fucking weird, and we should be holding these streamers accountable when they do things like this. But unfortunately for Marlon, that wasn't the only clip that people were posting of him saying some weird things. The other clip that I saw people posting was significantly worse than that first one. Now, honestly, I'm not entirely sure if I can even show you this clip, but I'm gonna do it because I want you guys to be able to see this one, because Marlon would pretend to rub one out while saying age under the clock.
Under the clock.
Fucking rancid. That just might be one of the worst clips I've ever seen in my entire life. There's absolutely no way I'm gonna try to defend that one. There's nothing I can say that'll make that clip look any better. And unfortunately for Marlon, there was one more clip that I saw people posting around the internet, and it was this one right here.
I'm 12, slide my DMs. Oh, I would fucking love to, honestly, bro. Fucking love to, honestly, bro.
Ain't no fucking way, bro. Go ahead, just lock him up immediately. Honestly, shit like this is exactly why I have a hard time enjoying streamers, because I just know deep down, if I ever catch myself actually liking a streamer, they're eventually gonna do or say something that I absolutely cannot get behind. And this is a good example right here. Imagine you have a favorite streamer, you're telling everybody like, yo, this streamer's so funny, and then a few weeks later, it turns out bro was saying shit like this. Now you look like a fucking weirdo. So after Marlon's ex-girlfriend came out and exposed him, and all these clips started getting posted of him saying these absolutely insane things, it would only be about 2 days before Marlon would come out and talk about all the allegations. So first he would talk about the clips that we just watched of him saying some pretty crazy things.
When I said those things, I thought it was okay to say those things because
holy shit, he looks good in
wanted
here.
to blow up. I wanted to get the clip out there. I wanted to get that on.
His eyes are too apart though, but hey, I cannot be speaking. My eyes are fucking cursed compared to him.
That's probably gonna get.
But I'm telling you, he has almost perfect face symmetry, bro. He's perfect almost. I'm not even trolling.
If I
Long
say the most
shit.
ridiculous stuff ever, the internet will snap up and boom, boom, boom like this, and it'll be a snowball effect, and it'll be bigger and bigger. It's not how this world works, Marlon.
And according to Marlon, he doesn't stand by anything he said, and he was just doing.
Shut up, please. I mean, that as your micro, don't be like any other streamers. Bro, the thing is, y'all see me at how I am right now. Let's say, okay, what will y'all call weird?
Most stupid shit ever. It's not okay. I do
Clip
not
farming,
stand by that. I'm
but
not
yeah, it is
the same
weird.
person anymore. I've learned along the way as I went by. It's not okay.
WPR?
And I want to say right here, I apologize. I'm so sorry. I would never ever say those things again. It's not okay to joke about it. It's not okay to say any of these things. It's dark humor, but that shit just doesn't go in this world. It shouldn't go in this world, and it should never be okay to say anyways, okay? I'm sorry for it. I apologize. I take full accountability. That was 100% wrong, and I will never do it again.
He never said this. Oh, but I can just delete the messages he said.
I really can't sit here and crucify someone who was willing to take full accountability for the things they said. As weird as they were, one thing that you might notice while watching all of those clips is that those were old clips of Marlon. None of those were recent. And don't get it twisted. I think what Marlon said was fucking weird. And I think when streamers, YouTubers, or anybody with any sort of following says something weird about children like that, we should definitely hold them accountable. But when that content creator does take accountability for the things they said, yellow guy with hands up emoji, I don't think we should be going around trying to destroy entire careers over a few stupid jokes. But at the same time, if you no longer want to support somebody like Marlon because of those things that he said, I really wouldn't hold it against you either. But of course, those weren't the only things that Marlon needed to address, because everybody was still wondering what the hell was going on with Marlon supposedly sending men pictures for money. And without any hesitation, Marlon would admit that those screenshots were real, and that not only did he send guys pictures for money, but he would do it again in a heartbeat.
Hey, send a picture of a boxer skating like this in the mirror, looking stupid. Okay, I'll send that shit every day. What is you talking about? I know I'm a hustle for my shit. Look at where the fuck I'm at now.
He hustled.
And I'll do it again tomorrow. $1,000, $500, $200.
I'ma do it tomorrow. Wait, let me watch it first.
300 there. Brody, that's what I would make. That's what I would make in 2 weeks. You don't think I would take that? So yes.
And I mean,
look, that's valid though. I mean, I'm not saying that's valid, but like he's saying he will do that shit again to go at where he's currently at. He sold his soul in a sense. That's a way of saying I'm gonna sell my soul even though I don't like it. That's how he hustled all the way on the top, bro.
Okay, stand.
My bad for saying too much.
No business.
Nah, I'm good, Andy.
Bro.
I'm just blurring that shit out.
Is it a little
I
bit
was just
sus?
blurring that
Hell
shit
yes
out.
it is. But if you don't give a fuck and you need the money, I mean fuck it. Like I said earlier in the video, I don't really think this is comparable to an OnlyFans girl selling pictures of herself for $5 to $10 a month. Not only that, but if you think about it, OnlyFans girls kind of subject their content to everybody because they're constantly promoting themselves on platforms
Facts,
that normal
yes.
people use. I don't go on OnlyFans.
That's kinda
but I'm
sounds like
constantly seeing them
hypocrite,
on
but I
Twitter,
kinda
on
see what it
TikTok,
says.
and all other social media platforms. They're basically telling everybody, hey, I'm a whore. And that's not really what Marlon was doing. Not to mention, there's a lot of OF girls that shamelessly promote themselves to a younger audience.
kids, yeah,
like
bro.
Brecky Hill, who I made an entire
Brecky
video
Hill is
talking about
weird.
how she's
Hashtag
doing
promo.
exactly
Promo.
that. And that's not what Marlon was doing here. Marlon was doing this in his own time privately. And he wasn't boasting or promoting it all over the place. He was doing this because he clearly needed the money. And as soon as he no longer needed the money, he stopped.
quits,
At least from
yeah.
what I can tell.
Thanks.
I don't know what bro's doing when the cameras turn off. And that's really kind of why I never talked about the sketch
That's
situation
crazy,
over
Randy.
here
You're
on
14, 15. You cannot say shit like
this
that.
channel. Despite that being something that a lot of people
Yo, Randy, maybe
wanted
I should. Maybe I should delete that comment as well, brother.
my opinion
This
on
whole
all
chat is fried with you, bro. You cannot be saying that shit. You will
Oh, I
low-key
love
get some weird creep texting
talking
you
shit
now, bro.
on OF girls.
Oh,
I
my days,
absolutely
bro.
hate street sweepers. I'm not a huge fan of digging up someone's past in an attempt to ruin their career
That's
or
fucking
ruin their
weird.
life.
That's
Especially
fucking weird.
when
I swear
what they
that's
were
weird as
doing
hell.
wasn't actually hurting anybody else. Now that might make you wonder why exactly I talked about this situation then. And if you guys know anything about my videos, then you know that I always want to be able to learn something from my videos. And there's a lot that we can
I'm saying, bro.
learn from
Yeah, bro, I have to.
Marlon
Bro,
in
I'm gonna
this-
be dead ass, bro. I feel like I'm telling you this right now. I swear to God, I feel like I will get cancelled for some shit I don't remember doing. May it be with a girl, may it be with a man, may it be with my current girl, may it be with an ex. Hey, I'm not saying I have one, I'm not saying I did have one, or I'm not saying I did not have one. But you know what I'm trying to say? I feel like some shit will be dug up in the future that I don't remember doing or I've done. Hey, bro, Christian has one of the... Yo, Christian, I'm being dead as delete that clip. This vid is low-key making me a bit more aware. Delete that fucking clip. Yo, Christian, just watch this. You'll know why. Bro, I've always been a private person, but this shit's still insane.
situation. And the first one, and maybe the more obvious one being...
What? Oh, bro, out of dick. Why does it say what clip? Remember the clip I said, yo, is this clip bad? And then you reacted to it and you said, yo, bro, that's bad. Delete that shit. By the way, that clip had 100 views, bro. That was probably that was my highest viewed clip. Give me a soda, get the fuck out of here.
Don't just say something simply for the clip. Let's say Marlon did blow up because of the thing.
That's the first thing I learned, bro. I don't need to farm clips for, like, saying some shit like that. Codes, deletes, say on God. Bro, I was the other way giving you a code sooner or later. By the way, Sora is not that good. Kesha, are you stupid? He's weird. Anyway, let me play this first.
Said in those clips.
I'ma charge my
Then
phone
what?
'cause,
Now you have a chat full of people that expect you to say those things. And if you don't truly believe them, which I would hope not, now what are you gonna do? There was really no positive coming out of blowing up from those clips. And I think the second lesson we can learn from Marlon in this situation is simply don't tell people shit that you don't need to tell them. Now I don't really know the full story between Marlon and his girlfriend, but she did say that she was with him in a hotel room when he apparently FaceTimed one of those guys that he was getting money from. So maybe it wasn't possible not to tell her.
Like
Again, I'm
20
not
minutes
entirely sure. I
code,
don't know
so
the
I was
full
lucky at the
story,
end
and
somewhere.
nobody really does, as this is the only information we were able to get. But the simple fact is, if Marlon never told his girlfriend he was doing this, she wouldn't have been able to expose this. Now, sure, maybe the screenshots would have came out anyways, and they likely would have. But again, it's 2025. You can fake anything, and you can definitely fake a message between two people on Instagram. And Marlon very easily could have debunked this and just said it wasn't real. But since his girlfriend came out and did what she did, made it very obvious that it was real, he wasn't able to deny it even if he wanted to. But I mean, shit, Marlon seems shameless as fuck about this entire thing, so maybe he doesn't even care. Maybe he wasn't gonna deny it anyways. Now, personally, I don't really watch any of the streamers that I make content on, except to figure out what the topic of my video is, of course. But if I did watch Marlon, this would probably be enough to get me to stop personally. I just wouldn't be able to bring myself
you can boink every stream 3 times.
To watch someone that I know was selling pictures of their bodies
Should I make
to
it
men
higher?
for money. It's just weird. Same thing with Sketch. Like, I don't hate Sketch, but I definitely liked him a lot more before all of the stuff came out about what he was doing before
that's
he
valid,
was a
that's
streamer.
valid,
But I'm curious what you guys think about this. Do you
I'm telling you, bro, streamers all had some weird paths, bro. 5 bonk.